Yeah, hey. Tobago updates. Good morning.
Good morning, and welcome back to Good Morning Tobago, right here on Tobago Updates with Shennel Felix this morning. And guys, this morning we have been having some really interesting conversations. As we continue those conversations, we're talking this morning with the YMCA. Now, as a person living on a small island, people often assume that you just can't swim, which is not always the case, right? And so this morning we're talking about getting back in the water with Mrs. Kerriann Douglas, who is here with us this morning. She is the facility manager at YMCA down there in Blackrock. Guys, if you know that the YMCA facility was closed for a while for renovation, and now they are back up and running, and they have been back up and running since the 3rd of April. So tell us a bit about some of the reconstructive work that had been done down there and why it was necessary for the continuous development of the YMCA.
Thank you so much for having me. Good morning. Before COVID-19, we were experiencing some issues with our sewer system. That was a major upset. And then COVID-19 hit, everything shut down. And so repairs could not have been done during the pandemic. As with other sporting facilities on the island, because of the closure, not in use, other repairs needed our attention, yeah? It was extensive. Both our pools needed to be resurfaced. There were cracks in the wading pool, that's a baby pool. The bottom, it was lifted, and it needed urgent attention. And we have since given it the attention that it needed, and we are back.
Okay, so when you are back, are you back and better? Are you back as brand new? What can people expect when they come in? Are there any new introductions to the facility this time around?
Okay, so yes, we are back. We have some of our old programs. We have introduced new programs. We are working on introducing more programs to the island, yeah? So currently we offer the Children Learn to Swim program. We offer aqua aerobics to our seniors and adults. We offer Adult Learn to Swim classes for adults, aerobics on evening for adults, for those at work. And we also offer recreational swim at the moment.
Excellent. And now we know that the YMCA has been a safe haven for a number of persons. It's just where they go, where they release, relax, and exercise. But for a long time, you have had aerobics going on for the elderly, which I would assume a bit, you can confirm for me, it has been a bit underutilized by older folks on the island. How do we increase the engagement of the elderly in these type of activities?
Well, what we intend to do is we're going to try to infiltrate the health system. Yeah, I believe that we need to educate. Swimming on the island is still a big taboo. There's a lot, believe it or not, yes, we live on an island, but there's a lot of taboo when it comes to water. So we're in the process of educating and changing the narrative with where water and swimming is concerned. A lot of people look at swimming as a lifelong skill, but it is, yeah? Aqua aerobics for the elderly. Actually, before the pandemic, that was one of our most popular program, yeah? We had a range of 25 to 35 people in the pool, 7 to 8 on mornings at one point, yeah? So it's a growing program. So I wouldn't say it was not unpopular. The people that came at that hour were mostly people, retirees, yeah? At one point, we wanted to offer it to the home for the aged, those people that are mobile and can move, and we're going to revisit that as well. The program is also geared towards if you are recovering stroke I don't want to say victim, but patient. Yeah, it's good. We also offer aqua therapy in our wading pool. So if it is that you have muscular problems or you want to just move particular muscles, we can assign someone to you for that at a particular time.
Okay, so do you guys offer physiotherapy?
We don't have
there,
anyone. We don't have anyone on staff that does physiotherapy. If you want to come and do particular exercise, we can arrange for that. Yeah.
Okay.
But if you have a physiotherapist at the hospital, sometimes they recommend that you get into a pool and you do particular exercise, and we are guided by that.
Right. So is it that you encourage them to come and utilize the space, or you guys provide opportunities for persons to come and do those exercises?
Yes, we have that. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. And so we know that a number of schools, especially the preschools and the lower secondary schools, they offered swimming lessons, swimming classes for students. And I would believe that that had been negatively impacted by the closure of the YMCA. Tell us a bit about how that impacted to students and what is going to be done in the upcoming term to ensure that we have the kids back out in the water.
Well, what I would say at this point is that the Division of Education is very excited that we are back. The secretary, we had a lovely visit with the Secretary for Education just this week, and she was quite impressed with the facility. And I just want to take a minute and publicly thank the Division of Education for their assistance, all that they did in helping us reopen the facility. We could not have done it without their help. And I would like to say a special thank you to the Division of Education, Secretary Hackett, Assistant Secretary Kerr, and the administrator. They all worked with us, and we appreciate it. They acknowledge that swimming through the school program is a very, very vital part in the holistic view of the educational system, and we're working towards getting our kids through the school program back at the Y.
Excellent. And I see that you guys are well lit now. So does that mean we're going to see some night swimming happening?
Well, all our program ends at 7.
Okay.
So from 6 to 7, you'd either have aqua aerobics or adult learn to swim programs.
All right, excellent. And talk to us about this upcoming term. Can we see the schools returning back into offering their swimming classes? And what about the persons who probably go to schools that don't offer swimming? Can they come and enroll their students directly at YMCA to do the swimming classes?
Yes, like I said, we were in talks with the division just this week, and I had reassurance from the division that they will fully endorse swimming through the school program. So for the schools, we are open to all the schools. Yeah, as soon as is possible, we will start seeing invitations going out to the schools to resume. Yeah. From all levels, from preschool, primary, and secondary schools.
Okay, excellent. And tell us a bit about the ability of this facility to foster national swimming athletes.
Well, as you may be aware, we have our own very Onella Walker, we have Jacob Cox, we have Mosi Dinoon, Rochelle Pierre. Both coaches just completed their level 4 ASCA level 4 coaching course. Mosi Dinoon has been our national coach for a numerous amount of teams going out there. We know Onella Walker, I know in 2021 would have actually qualified for the World Games. Yeah, and all of that happened under the Tobago YMCA facility. Yeah, even when we could not resume fully, the pool was functional enough for her to train, and we made it accessible to her. How do you get on a national team? It starts at the Learn to Swim program. Yeah, we offer the after-school program. We run on a cycle. The cycle is for 12 weeks. You get 24 classes, 2 days per week. Yeah, we run you through the cycle. Once you complete the cycle, you are then automatically qualified to go on to our Aqua Warrior swim team.
Wow.
Yeah.
So parents, you've heard it here. If there is an opportunity for your child to get on that national swimming team and possibly even represent Trinidad and Tobago at the Olympics.
Yes, so you get onto the swim team and you start to train. The objective of training is to then
qualify to get onto the national team.
Yes. So you must start at a club level. Yeah. So you enter into the club, and we have the coaches that work with you. They usually train from 5 in the morning until 6:30, and then they train every evening, Monday to Friday, from 4:30 to 6 o'clock.
Right. And one of the things that we want to talk about is equal opportunity and accessibility for all, where swimming is concerned. So would the YMCA be looking into maybe offering a couple of scholarships in the future?
Absolutely. Absolutely. When we recognized Onella Walker and Jacob Cox, we said these children must swim at the Y at no cost to the parents. Yeah? So we accommodated. Once we work with our parents, we work with the children. It's an incentive to keep coming, keep working. Yeah? Because what I would tell you, as you may know or may not know, swimming is one of the most expensive sports. It's one of the most expensive.
Exactly what I mentioned, the accessibility for
Yes, it's one of the most expensive sport. But we at the Y, what we try to do is keep it as accessible as possible. Yeah, it has, because of the standard of living, it has become very difficult for us. Yeah, because we still do not charge what the going rate is really. When we do comparison of prices, Learn to Swim prices between what is offered in Trinidad and what we offer it almost next to nothing. Yeah. So I would just like to say that. So when people come to the Y and prices, you know, it's still very, very cheap to do the sport. Yeah.
Right. And so as you guys would have put out there, on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, you're open from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Tuesdays, Thursday, Friday, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., and that is for the aqua aerobics.
Aqua aerobics.
That's specific to aqua aerobics. But what are the overall opening hours? What time do you open in the morning? 6 a.m.?
From 7.
7 a.m.
7 a.m. every morning, but Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays are the mornings we have aqua aerobics.
Right. So on those mornings, which is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and also on Friday. Well, Fridays, you guys have the 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. That's for the evenings.
Yes.
And on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we have 7 a.m. So for the persons that can do morning, you have persons that can do evening. We have the information up there for you. You see the contact information. Be sure to contact the YMCA. There's also the Adult Learn to Swim program for persons who are adults. You know, you have your kids swimming and they're out swimming you. We can't have that, right? So we have that Adults Learn to Swim program for the adults, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Mondays and Wednesdays. Come out, only $300 per month. I mean, I think that's a seal of a deal for an adult.
And what I want to just interject here is we also have a family plan. So the entire family can take advantage of the Learn to Swim program, yeah? So if you have one parent, 2 children, we can offer you a package. 2 parents, 2 children. There's also a package for you.
All right. Thank you so much. And before we go, what about rescue diving and life-saving classes? Anything like that available there, especially for parents who may have pools in their backyard? We want to know, how can we save our kids? How can we save anyone that might be in distress?
Absolutely. So one of the programs that we offer, just want to touch real quick, is the Moms and Tots program. So what we do, we teach you as a parent how to hold the child, what kind of exercise, bonding exercise you can do with the child. It is imperative for parents to get the child in the water as soon as possible. We tell parents that swimming is fun, but it's also serious fun. We teach the children boundaries, yeah? Our kids that come to our facility, they know that they are not allowed to be in the pool if there's not a coach there with them, yeah? So they know their boundaries, and they know it from age 2.5, 3 years, 3 years, yeah? So we don't have children running around, jumping in. Everyone, so they know their boundaries. During our Easter camp, we taught life-saving skills, yeah, to the little ones. They know what, because some children, they come to swim and they see someone in distress in the water. And I went to swim classes so I can save, you know. So we taught them that there's steps you take and you don't go in to save that person, yeah. One of the things that we are going to introduce is the life-saving 1 and 2. And this is going to be done once you go through our entire program. You may not want to be on the swim team. Yeah, what we're going to do is introduce different avenues for these children, 15, 16, 17-year-olds. You know, you want to build your child's resume. You come and you do the life-saving course.
So you get a certificate.
You would get a certificate. It's something to put on your resume. You can also go on to do ASCA Level 1 coaching course, become a coach. You can in turn volunteer your time a few hours a week at the Y, yeah, and gain the experience where you'll be shadowing senior coaches at the facility. So there are options, there are career opportunities, there are ways that even if you go on to do tertiary education with your certificate, yeah, your ASCA Level 1 certificate, with your internship experience, you can now be able to market yourself and maybe get a little pocket change and offer learn to swim classes.
Well,
yeah?
thank you so much for the extensive information and everything that's happening at the YMCA down there at Blackhawk. Guys, you heard it here. They are back up and running. And as you heard it, they're back and they're better with even more courses and programs being offered down there from toddlers to senior citizens. So be on the lookout. You see it's every day, right? It's open every day.
One more thing. Anybody enroll in any of our program, adult, children, senior, any program you enroll with, Monday to Friday, you get free recreational swim on Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Excellent, guys. You heard it right here on Tobago Updates. Good morning, Tobago. Again, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for liking, sharing, and commenting. Thank you for engaging, and thank you mostly for making us the #1 broadcast station on the island of Tobago. I want to thank all my guests that came on this morning, from Mrs. Alicia Edwards down to the guys from B-Mobile, Mr. Kamal Georges, as well as Mr. Greaves. And now we have here Mrs. Kerriann Douglas from the YMCA. We thank you so much. And we will also express gratitude to the Division of Education, Research and Technology for everything that they have done to ensure that the YMCA is back up and running. All right? Guys, we're back in the water. So make sure to check them out down there at Blackhawk, right opposite Turtle Beach.
Yes.
Yes. All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.
You down and nasty passion starter.